I'm Madison Kasper.
And I'm Jonathan Paul.
Welcome to Mako Media Evening News. Today at NSU, Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated hosted an event called Sweet Blue at 11 a.m. in the Don Taft University Center Spine. Also today, the Interorganizational Council held a general body meeting virtually at 5 p.m.
NSU women's soccer played Embry-Riddle University yesterday at home, beating them 2-0, with those goals coming from Gianna Ramirez and Genesis Hernandez. Their next game is against number 8 seed Barry University at home on November 10th. NSU men's soccer faced Embry-Riddle University yesterday on the road in the final game of the regular season, with NSU winning the game 1-0, with the one goal coming from Toga Katsuma. Outside of NSU, Miami Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra's house in Miami was destroyed in a fire that started around 4:30 a.m. this morning. Spoelstra was not home when the fire started due to the Miami Heat playing the Denver Nuggets on the road. The Miami Heat team plane landed at 5:10 a.m. Nobody in the house was injured, and there is now an ongoing investigation to figure out how the fire started. Tomorrow, the weather in Davie, Florida is expected to be a low of 72 degrees and a high of 85 degrees. There's a possible chance of thunderstorms and showers throughout the day.
U.S. airlines are prepared to phase in hundreds of flight cuts at the country's busiest airports starting Friday, including those in New York, Los Angeles, Dallas, and Chicago. The Federal Aviation Administration's goal is to reduce air traffic to 40 of the busiest airports across the U.S. by 10% to cope with shortages of air traffic controllers who are working without pay amid the 36-day-long government shutdown. The cuts are expected to reach the full 10% by next week. A jury in Virginia awarded $10 million to a former teacher who was shot by a 6-year-old student, siding with her claims in a lawsuit that an ex-administrator ignored repeated warnings that the child had a gun. Internationally, Israeli jets struck several towns in southern Lebanon after urging residents to leave, marking an escalation in their near-daily strikes on the country. See you tomorrow with more updates.
Have a great night.